Hi guys. So welcome to this revision session. Here we are going to discuss on those first four classes. So we'll talk about the software hardware installation. From there we'll start up to arrays. Is it fine? So let's have a quick understanding of the software hardware. See the course you know very well. It's a full stack Java development course. You have to have JDK kit. Along with JDK kit, you need to have Eclipse as a software. We call that as ID, Integrated Development Environment, or a rapid development tool. So you need to have this. So let me show you how to download your JDK, how to download your Eclipse. So இங்க என்ன பண்ணுங்க, say download Java. I'm using Java 17 for my sessions. So I'll say download Java 17. You could see. The click பண்ணிக்கணும். கிளிக் பண்ணிவிட்டு இங்கே வந்தீங்கன்னா you will find very well the Windows x64 installer or MSI installer, whichever you feel like. You can download this by clicking on the link. If you download that, you will get the exe file or MSI file. So double click that. After that, you just have to press next, 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 next. Also, it will get installed. Once you have installed this, இந்த இடத்துல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you will find under program files Java, you will find JDK 17. Cool. So in the இதான் நம்மளுடைய this is the folder where my Java is installed. So remember to take this path, bin path. And if you click on this address bar, you will be able to copy this address. So copy this. Right click and say copy, or you can say Control C. Now this is important for us because we need to do the path setting for this JDK. So once you are done with this, right click on this PC. You will have properties. Click on this. You will have something called as advanced system settings. Click on this. You will get this box, environment variables. You can find it. Click on this. So this is the place where we can set the path. So search for path either in user variables, system variables. Go for system variables. So click on path, say edit. So you could see my JDK bin path is on the top. By default, it won't be there. So you need to set that. So to set that, all you have to do is you need to say new and then browse, and then you need to find select the path, this .pc file, or you can also, we copied, right, we can paste, that is also possible, but I'm just selecting it here, JDK 17 bin. So or another way is you can say new and paste it. So once you have this, what you have to do is you got to select one of this, and I mean one is sufficient, and move up. See, it moves up. Okay, you can move up or down and take it to the top. So I already done that, so I will not recreate this again. So for me, I have already done. That's it, guys. Congratulations. Your JDK is, you have to press OK. Don't press cancel. Because I have already done it. I'm not doing. So for you, it's OK. Fine. This is the first thing you got to do. The second thing what you have to do is you got to download Eclipse. Now say download Eclipse. You can see here Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Click on this. So here you have some new releases are here. Click on this. Yes. Now what you have to do is you go for this, either this or this, but I would prefer this because we are going for full stack, right? We want a enterprise edition. So select, go for this. Here do not click on this. If you see the right side, you have this Windows x86 64. Now click on this, you will get a file downloaded, but that will be a zip file. You know what is a zip file, right? It's a compressed file. So I'll show you here. I have already downloaded that under D drive. I have downloaded under show up software. I have, see, this is zip file. You could see the icon, zip icon is there. So this is the, file. So what you're supposed to do is, this is the file which I downloaded last. So right click on this. In Windows you will have the option of extracting this. You got to extract this. You cannot just double click and start working. No, you cannot. So extract all, say this will get extracted to a folder, and here the folder is available. So under Eclipse specific, you have this eclipse.exe. Double click this. If you double click, now this is the Eclipse which will get started. Now first you will get a empty screen, with no files open. Of course you will have a welcome screen which you need to close like this. No, I mean, you will have a close option. That welcome screen will go off and then you will find this. Now, in order to learn Java, there are certain things which you need to memorize and take it without asking any question, because we have to become a programmer. Then only we can become a Java programmer. And remember, my mission is Java programmer, but vision is you got to be a solution provider. So I have told this several times in the classes. So remember this in your mind. Our job is to become solution providers beyond Java programmers. You should be able to solve problems. You should be able to know, do things which only software engineers, experienced people can do. So you should be in a position to do that in whatever time you are spending here, the classes. Fine, let's ensure that you get that expertise. Though the course is only for 4 months, but you will have the materials which you can study for almost a year. So don't think that by joining this course you will become, software engineer. Now it takes its own sweet time. You need to spend time. Average time is minimum, you need to give minimum to minimum. Fine, if you are from a non-IT background, 1 year. If you are from an IT background, if you are good at programming, basic, all these things, minimum 6 months. Give time, nothing wrong. And one more thing, to become an expert in software, you need to be a person who loves learning, reading. Very important is, you cannot be a labor class person who loves doing labor works and get into IT area. If you want to be an IT expert, you got to be, I mean, a well groomed, educated person. So educated means going to school and college does not make you educated. Reading, learning makes you educated. So you have to have a liking towards reading and learning. If you don't have that, inculcate. And remember, you are not should not be a person who does reading when there is an exam. Reading and learning should be a natural habit, like how you have watching TV and chatting with friends is a natural habit. Learning, reading, and learning should be your natural habit. If you don't have that, please inculcate that. It's not, born skill. We need to develop it. My sincere, request. With that only we can be successful in this course. Getting that? Okay. Now that you have the Eclipse opened, now see here, file new. You will have an option to create a Java project. Now, believe me, sometimes the menus will not be the same. If you don't have Java project here, click on other, fine. And here you can type Java project, you will get Java project. Okay, say next. Follow this video multiple times if you are not able to understand. And here you can give your project title. Give some name. Give the name in lowercase. Let's say full stack, for example. And come to the bottom. Module will be there. And you'll have this blue icon like this. Now, module info Java file gets created. Now, I don't want that to be created in the start. So, uncheck this. Uncheck that. Now, if you create it with this, I'll show you what happens. If you create it with this, fine. Now, you will have this module info.java. Now, what is the use of this? Where do we use? You don't know. But believe me, in the start, it will create problems to you. So don't do create this. If you have created by mistake this way, delete the project itself. Press the del key and select this. Delete project from the disk also, from the hard disk also. Press OK. Recreate it freshly. File new Java project and say full stack. Whatever name you want, you can give. Don't give in capital letter. So uncheck this. Say finish. If you do so, you will not have the module info.java file. Got it. Congratulations. So you have done your software hardware setup and you have followed one step, which even if you don't understand, it's fine. But you have created a project successfully. Now again, few more magic things. Like you go to a magic show, the magician shows so many magics. Do you ask questions on the fine process of that? Never, right? So similarly, don't ask questions at this point of time because explaining also will be difficult for you to understand. So right now just follow, memorize certain steps. The first step is I'm going to create a class. Now there are certain things which I'm going to show you which you just need to memorize and follow every time. I'm going to write a class I said. Now what is a class? I'm not going to explain it. In simple terms, I'm writing a program. Right click on src new class. Now what is a class, sir? Just go ahead with this. Give a name. The name should always start with the uppercase. So let's say hello, and then the next word should be starting with uppercase. Don't ask me why. I will explain. If you want me to tell the explanation goes like this. Grady Bush, the father of oops, fine, created the standard. Now you don't understand that. Correct. You don't know who is Grady Bush. You don't know what is oops. So it does not make sense to talk about that this at this point of time. So just take my words. Magic. That's the only explanation we have for this right now. So whenever you create a class name, the first character should be uppercase. And then it should be a lowercase. Then the next character should be uppercase. This is how classes have to be named. And this is a standard. Okay. And one more thing. You should always use common nouns or simple words. You cannot use proper nouns like Ramu, Somu, Rajesh, Rakesh, Himalaya, Everest. No, you cannot do that. Don't use proper nouns. Simple words use. Say finish. Voila. A class is created. So what is this? Don't ask any question. I want this to run. I want to make this work. Now I'll show you very simple stuff. Now place your cursor here. Cursor means this blinking one. So you can have it anywhere, but place it in between these two brackets. Now press Control space bar. You have a control key. You have a space bar. Now, if you have the control key and the space bar, fine, then you will get fine so many things here. And so this is called as a help menu. So I'm going to make use of this help menu and do some jobs. So what you do is type main, you'll get something. Or you can also type main and press control space bar. And now press enter. Now you get magically some code. All right. Now type one more magic. Sys out. Sys out. Control space bar now. Congratulations. You have written done three magics. One, you created a class. You didn't ask a question. I told you don't ask. Then main method. What is this main method? What is main? What is method, sir? Don't ask any question. Just follow. Then system.println. How did we got that? We got this by typing sys out and press control space bar. Control key you need to press and you need to hit the space bar. See? Control key I'm pressing now, space bar. Within that, in double quote, say welcome to Java. Now, this program, if you look at, there is a star here. Could you see that? There is a star here. You know what does that indicate? That indicates this is not saved. So save this. Now the star is. Congratulations. You have written your first program in Java. Now, how do I execute this? Pretty simple. Right click, run as Java application. You don't know any of this. You have just followed my words. That's enough right now. So click on this Java application. Congratulations. So for all the people who are first time to Java, fine, you have successfully learned how to install JDK, how to set up Eclipse, how to set up path, how to write a class, how to have a main method, how to have an output. So welcome to Java. Making sense? Making sense, guys. So this is your first video. So I would like you to set this up, then go for the next video. Is that fine? So let me stop with this. I'll share this video to you. And the next video, I'll start with input, process, output. So up to arrays will go. Thank you.